You guys, I'm in my hot-ass apartment with just a fan on my ceiling and a fan in my window.
That's
I have
manly.
2 ceiling fans, and a window. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking ripping it.
That's actually like very cool conditioning training.
Yeah, man from Kentucky fucking behavior. I got nothing but a pair of shorts and no underwear on, bro.
My fellow Americans.
Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
A man holds in his mortal hand the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
One day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Who says, now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that.
Man from Kentucky would be a guy who just doesn't have an AC.
No,
doesn't even like ACs.
Yeah,
like, it's too cold in here. It's supposed to be hot.
See,
probably
this
got
guy
like an Arizona AC.
This is why the man from Kentucky fucks with these people, is because this guy knows the exact living conditions of me. If I don't condition myself like this,
do you remember when I challenged you?
I can't fight cryptids, man. I can't fight cryptids unless I can continuously live in a hot environment.
Do you remember when I challenged you in a contest of who's more man from Kentucky?
I don't. But you definitely lost.
won.
I don't remember that.
No,
I definitely won.
You think that?
Because I physically looked more like him. I was saying all the correct answers to things that he would do, and even you admit, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. But you didn't say I won, but you definitely agreed that I won a lot of the individual moments.
So we're gonna admit right now that what's happening is an accidental AI leak into the stream. Nothing that you just heard is anything that's ever happened is real.
All right, let's get into the movies that should have been spin-offs or sequels to other movies and whatever else the idea was for the CultureBurnz. Antios gets the idea. We were talking about this because there's a movie that we all love. I think probably the man from Kentucky loves this movie too because he kind of is reflective in all the characters in it. But we were talking about how we love the movie The Mummy. And the movie Van Helsing as well.
Oh, I love Van Helsing. Yeah, it's good stuff.
That was actually written and directed, if I'm not mistaken, by the same guy who did those movies. And right? And he originally, I think, intended for Van Helsing to be like a spin-off / like sequel to The Mummy. And they were going to like have Hugh Jackman be like a Van Helsing coming into the Mummyverse, if I'm not mistaken. But I think that would have been awesome. But there's like a lot of other movies, I guess, that did that we could talk about, but that was the first one.
You know what that reminded me of? The fact that every time I stare at my fridge and see my dead dog's picture, I get sad. I love that movie, dude.
That's cool. I don't know what to say to that.
That was just, you don't have to say anything. That was just a perfect fucking out of context, no like semi-satirical joke, which is kind of like, man, like I'm really mastering these new versions of jokes, man. Listen to me talk and become better. You guys, take notes, motherfucker.
Yo, that's fucking great. All right. All right, what do you guys think would be you guys think that would have been a good idea? I forgot what my original intention was for this segment, but I think it was like we were going to talk about movies that should have been sequels or whatever. But I guess originally Biodome was scripted to be Bill and Ted #3, which is fucking crazy.
Oh, God. That would have actually made that movie work. Because you know what sucks is I love Pauly Shore, but I think Biodome, it contrary to like popular
I like Biodome.
Opinion, I think it sucks, bro. I think it's
terrible. It's terrible, but it's lovable.
But I enjoy bad movies for the fact that they're entertainingly bad. This one I can't do. It's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, and I don't know how they would have fit Bill and Ted in that. Bill and Ted, like 1 and 2, are like.
I guarantee you, it made the script probably made more sense. Before they had
maybe they go to another planet.
Yeah, dude, they would have definitely made it. Definitely would have been very good. It would have probably still been bad, but it wouldn't have been as bad as what Biodome is. like
Oh yeah,
now.
Biodome is terrible. I
It's
love the part
fucking-
though where he's spray painting he's spraying with water the weed and he's like, I'm gonna call you Purple Sticky Punch. You're gonna make a lot of people real happy.
That sucks. That's dumb.
Yeah, and that's one of the best jokes of the movie.
That's awful, man, bro. That movie is the reason styrofoam was invented.
I don't know about that, but that is a good point that I'm not going to question at all.
I think it's more like that movie exists because styrofoam was invented.
Yes,
That's
it.
also,
That's a good way to put it.
I mean, both.
Both. I agree. I
But-
agree.
My thing is like,
what are some other movies? Though?
I was just gonna also do one thing on that movie again. Is
Yeah,
like
go
my
ahead.
big issue with it is the Baldwin is the worst part of the movie. That stupid what is it? Which Baldwin is that?
Steven.
Yeah,
That's Haley Bieber's dad.
he is mainly the reason why that movie is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's bad. But anyway, next movie.
No,
Let's
no,
do
no.
Polly-
Keep going. You can keep going. I'm looking shit up right now, so you're good to do another
just
real
think-
rant.
I just think he just comes off retarded in everything. There's maybe like two I like him in. What was that one that Quentin Tarantino did where he plays somebody who has like 2 lines in it? That's probably why it works.
What movie's that? I mean, there's a bunch.
It has. It also has Steve Buscemi.
Little Nicky.
No, no.
I think that works. Still.
Yeah, that's what sucks. Is like, yeah, I think all those people are still in that.
The Antios loves Little Nicky.
I do too. I own it on DVD. It's a good movie, man. It's funny. Stupid. Funny though.
It is.
I'm an Adam Sandler guy,
But
so people can suck my cock about it.
It's a stupid movie, but it's like it's enjoyable. It's also like the flow of it is really satisfying. Like when you're watching it, it's just like a fun flow. You're just like watching these beats and like it just feels good.
Yeah.
The Man from Kentucky would probably trash on my favorite Adam Sandler movie.
You know what one of mine is? Before you say yours, that a lot of people.
What is it?
Is Anger Management.
That's a good one, though. That's not a shitty one.
I think Anger Management is like top 3 Adam Sandler movie for me. Like I truly love that movie. It's right up there with like Waterboy, which a lot of people be like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, no, Waterboy.
No, Waterboy's great. You're naming all great Adam Sandler movies. I like That's My Boy.
So That's My Boy. I put in the lower.
It's great.
In the lower, I'm like top 1 to 5, but
Oh, it's a 5 for me. I love that movie. It's so
Yeah,
fucking
I think
good. It's number 1, but I mean, it's a 5 out of 5. It's so fucking
So
crazy.
you want to know which one that I like? That I put in like a top. I'd probably call it like a 13, but at the same time, it makes me.
13.
It's about the 13th level, and
Of Adam
I get made
Sandler
fun
or
of
just
this.
movies?
Adam Sandler.
Oh, all
Jack
right.
Jill. Hear me out.
Oh, no.
Here-
That shouldn't even be on the list.
Hear me out. Al Pacino.
Oh, God. No, that's the worst
No,
part of the
it's
movie.
the best parts of the movie. Al
It's
Pacino.
not. It's so... No.
Dunka, Pacino. Dude,
That was
yo.
terrible.
Nope. It is, for me, the only thing that makes that movie funny is the fact that they let that man troll himself. And it's perfect. So,
That is a good reason to love that
It's-
movie. I will
the
say I
whole
still
reason
disagree, but
that
that
movie
is a good
even good is because
reason.
of Al Pacino. It makes because they revolve the movie over the fact that Al Pacino has a crush on Jill, and it really is just Adam Sandler as his own twin sister. But then they do the whole switcheroo where like he even dresses up like his sister because he's trying to lock a deal in for the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. And he flies down. He lets himself get picked up by a helicopter to go on a date with him. Dude, that shit is that's comedic gold. That is comedy right.
Oh my God!
You can't deny that. That's perfect.
All right. What you got? Any words, anti-host, before we get into some more?
Well, Little Nicky's probably my favorite out of all these movies. That's it. That's why I didn't really say anything else.
Yeah.
There's no other
All
Adam
right.
Sandler movie you like that?
That's not true. I like other ones, but if I'm
Little
on
Crazy
I
Nights
already
is great.
explained my favorite one.
You
Yeah,
hate
no,
Adam Sandler.
yeah.
Longest Yard is great.
Yeah, that's a
Agree.
great movie.
Agree.
Yeah, dude.
Great movie. Chris Rock in it is amazing.
Dude, it's better. No, there's not many times you can say that, in my opinion, the movie is better than the original. I think the Adam Sandler Longest Yard is better
Oh, 100%.
than the what the fuck's that dude's name?
They like Johnny Cash herded that.
Yeah.
You know, they owned it. I was trying to think of like a shorter thing. They Jimi Hendrix all along the Watchtowered it.
All along. Oh, yes.
That's a good one. But all right, so yeah, those are some great Adam Sandler movies. We get into Adam Sandler a lot here. We love him. So here's a movie that was supposed to originally be a sequel to Django Unchained, which, I mean, it makes total sense. It was The Hateful Eight. It was originally conceptualized to be a sequel to Django Unchained. That makes sense.
That would make sense.
Yeah. What
Speaking
else?
of Django, did we talk about the Zorro Django crossover?
Oh, that's what I wanted to mention too. Yes, exactly. We didn't though. You can start though, like, cause that's I don't even know where to start with that.
It might happen.
Well, so all right, so they had comic books originally where they crossed over, and if I'm not mistaken, back in like 2015, Robert Rodriguez was set to direct a movie with Zorro, but it ended up falling through, and they ended up writing the comic book series, if I'm not mistaken. And later on, I guess like people like were so interested in the comic book series that they decided to like actually like go through with the talks, and yeah, it might happen, which is fucking awesome.
Yes.
Or it could be awful.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
right?
cool if it's Old Man Django.
I think it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Yeah, I think anything with Django will be good. He was even good in that one little scene in A Million Ways to Die in the West where he shoots the guy and he's like, people die at the fair. You know? That was a great movie.
I will
like
say,
A Million Ways
if
to
this
Die in the
movie
West.
happens, just like every great crossover, we need to have a badass fight between them.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I like that.
Well, that's how it always starts, right? Yeah.
Because it's gonna be cool, like just Django lighting him up and just watching this guy with nothing but a sword close in on him and almost murder him.
Django's a bounty hunter. So, like, the way I look at it is if Django needs, like, some money and starts, like, bounty hunting, and he decided to, like, go towards, like, Mexico or somewhere where he could, like, chill out, maybe he, like, stops around California, he starts, like, looking into, like, Zorro. He starts going after, like, the bounty of Zorro, and then, boom, they meet each other, realize that the Zorro's, like, the good guy, and that the guys that hired him are, like, the bad guys. And then, you know, you got a story. I'm sure that's how like the comic book went. I didn't read it, so I don't know. That just seems obvious. All right, so the movie The Mummy 2017 was a sequel, apparently, or conceptualized a sequel to The Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. And thank God that didn't happen, because that movie was awful. I watched it once. Did you guys watch that movie?
Which one was that?
The one where Tom Cruise gets like possessed by
I
a
did
mummy
not
and
see
has
that.
to like figure it out.
That's Tomb of the
It was
Dragon Emperor.
terrible.
Yeah, it's really.
No, that's no.
It's bad.
It's the 2017 Mummy. Yeah, it's awful. It's basically like the Enchantress becomes the
So it was-
mummy.
yeah.
That's kind of like the.
It was
the vibe.
supposed to be the installment of the Mummy that was going to start the Universal universe
Yes.
franchise, and because it did so bad,
Well, same thing with Dracula Untold.
yeah, pits.
That one also.
Pissed.
That was supposed to be in
They
yeah.
just suck.
And it was terrible.
They just don't know how to make music. They don't know how to make movies anymore, man.
No, that was trying to do a lot with a little real
these-
quick, and well,
I don't
Nobody's
understand
thinking,
how they
they-
flop these so bad. Like it's you'd think it'd be so easy because like just imagine somebody gave you
Yeah.
the chance to like write a script for this. You get to
Yeah.
you get to decide what
Well, you
happens.
could
Like,
make
I
a
think
good
most
classic.
people would make a pretty crazy movie that would be enjoyable just because it's crazy.
It's because producers, at the end of the day, just like, you know, they kind of suck.
Yeah, it's you can't just
Yeah.
have two people make their own good movie
You
and
know,
then tell them like, all right, now you guys have to write a new one where they cross
Name me-
over and like just let them have fun with it.
name me one
I agree.
newer director from this year that's created that has a masterpiece movie. One name.
All right. Well, I haven't seen it yet, but a lot of people seem to like that Obsession
I heard it.
movie.
I actually
so-
heard from a couple people it sucks, and and that sucks because I actually love that dude's short horror movies on Instagram. Sorry, on YouTube. I think they're.
I was gonna say he was looking up as like an example
person
of what,
that told
what
me-
should be. You know what I mean? In Hollywood.
The person that told me that movie it sucked when they went to see it, I don't really trust them. So I still want to see it. So I can't give a. I have not seen it, so I can't give a formal.
I think it looks like how it's gonna be, and I think if you're not into that kind of movie, you're not gonna like it. If you're into that kind of movie, I think you might find it more enjoyable than not. Because that's what it seems like to me. Because it seems like a movie where you have to be you have to feel related to the character in it, and that for some people that can be real tough, but for some people that can be real easy. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you get it. It's just like I think you have to deal with like experience of that in your life in like order to understand like the gravity of that movie and how relatable it actually is to a lot of people. But I think he's still a shining example of like, you know, a new director that's like getting in on like where things like how it should be. You know what I mean? He made like you said, like a YouTube short or internet short that was really good. He got found, and that's how things kind of should be, you know.
Mm.
I think we should look for
What do
more
you think
talent
the best
that's
movie
new.
of this year was?
But we haven't even finished.
Well, how about
this
this?
year.
man.
You mean
A year
2025?
from this day. In the last year from
Oh
this
yeah,
day.
that's a good one.
I can't pick one.
Frankenstein was good.
I've never seen it. I heard it was. Though.
That one was genuinely good. I can't really think of that many other good movies left.
I've been watching
past
old,
year. I
old
like
stuff
Thunderbolts,
like a weirdo. Yeah, that's the way I am.
but no, old stuff's good.
I don't watch a lot of new stuff anymore. I explore like a lot of weird old things that I've never seen before.
Yeah, I mean we're a fan of that on here. We love weird old stuff, Doctor Strangelove and the such.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, yeah. But
Little
no, I
Nicky.
can't think of any good movies of the past year.
Shut the
Little
fuck.
Nicky. Yeah. Can you think of it, anti-host? Can you think of any good movies of the past year?
That animated movie Goat, was that this past year? Was that within the last year?
I have no idea. I've never heard of that.
Oh, yo, dude. You know what's crazy? I'll give you something right here. I'm gonna sound like a complete fruit nut, but my nephew got to pick movie night the other night with me, my sister, and him. It was Switching Places or something. It was called like Switching, or it's some new Netflix movie based on like fantasy creatures that don't even really exist. It's like mythical creatures. It's kind of cool, man. The animation is gorgeous. It goes through this story, and like it got really elaborate. It's like about like a community of creatures that used to be able to come together through these like heavily mythical creatures that would come through and hand them these pods that could help them transform into each other to understand each other and be able to become sentient with each other or talk to each other. But they went away because the firewolf scared them away because he was able to use one of these pods to transform into the firewolf. And then he was cursed to not be a firewolf anymore, and it like put everything at a standstill. The creatures never came back again. But it starts off.
That's good,
dude.
though.
Like, you know what? I won't even get into. Dude, it is elaborate and range. I really loved it. I actually really, really loved it. And like in the ending of it, I'm looking over at my sister. She's got tears pouring down her. Like, dude, you're sick. But I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't like choke back a couple. It was really good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend, especially anybody who's got kids, or if you
All right. What was the name of that movie again?
Hold up. Let me make sure I got the name right.
Yeah.
Was it that movie you were telling me about a couple of days ago?
I want to make sure everybody's got it right. If anybody's got any kids, here's a good recommendation. And that's good because I really can't think of any other movies that were good the past year. So that is good that we got a couple.
Is this the one?
I mean, we could just look up a list and deem them good or bad.
I was going to say, let's look up the highest movie of the last year. Highest grossing movies of the past year to this day. Domestic yearly box office.
Swap.
I kind of wanted AI for
It's called
this.
Swap.
Swap.
Oh, you know what
Yep.
movie people liked? Was Project
What
Hail
movie?
Mary.
Oh, I didn't see that, but I wanted to. That's from the 21 Jump Street guys. And that goes into what we're talking about. That's funny that you say that. So that movie was originally supposed to be a sequel to The Martian, the book, the movie The Martian, that was made in like 2015. And yeah, and the book originally, it's actually a series of books, The Martian, and then Project Hail Mary, and then like another book, and they're all about the same dude that gets trapped on or stuck on Mars. He just goes through a bunch of weird, crazy shit. So that was a perfect example of like the subject matter today too. That's funny. Oh yeah, so the past year was not been kind to movies. I didn't see it yet, but the first one's great. Zootopia 2. Well, maybe that's a good one, but still. I like the first movie, the first Zootopia.
First one was good.
Yeah. Super Mario Galaxy. I didn't see that, but I heard it wasn't. I heard it. I don't know if I heard it was better or worse than the first one. I guess just as good, but whatever. Minecraft the movie, or a Minecraft movie. I watched that and I don't remember shit about it.
It's not good, but it was funny.
No.
I watched it with my nephew, and it was funny.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, that's, entertaining is at least what it can be, right? All right, you got the Michael Jackson movie that just came out. I didn't watch that, but I heard that was pretty good.
I think we just haven't seen a lot of movies.
I think so. I saw this one.
I think Michael Jackson is...
What is it? So we got Jurassic World Rebirth, which is, I watched that one and it was terrible. It was like a nothing movie that made no sense why it even existed. Oh, and then they say Obsession, so I think we got it.
Yeah, there's not... Dude, 2026 so far, ass for movies, bro. I will say...
I'm going to say, what are the highest rated?
Not a movie, but final season of The Boys was pretty decent, except for the finale, which I thought was a little... But it was mostly okay.
You know what? Came out in the last year that is probably the best thing to come out in many years? It's not a movie.
Thunderbolts?
No.
What is it?
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That was fantastic.
Wait, you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you I did.
What is it?
Yeah.
The show I had you watch.
Yeah, the show's great.
Oh, yes. Okay, I need to get back into it. Yes, so...
I felt like it ended a little abruptly.
Oh, you killed it already.
Good.
All right, I'm going to get into it. I'm having a hard time watching things lately. Like, lately, I come home, I'll maybe watch a couple stupid things, and then I get into listening to music and maybe scrolling a little bit into some, like, articles and reading things. And so that's where I've been at lately. But I do love... I usually bump right back into it. Movies are my thing. TV shows are my thing, so I will get back into it. Or, you know what has been a big thing that I love right now? Hopping on YouTube, finding these, like, super credible fucking YouTube pages that have massive amounts of Star Wars knowledge on like, specifically Sith right now. Sith stuff.
Oh, yeah, we like
Dude,
those.
stuff that I've never learned before. Like, some of it I remember from my days so I could be smart enough to work it. Excuse me. There is like Sith that I never knew had powers they ever had. Like I've just been delving and delving. So that's like what I fall asleep to every night right now is Star Wars lore. I've been loving it.
So you listen to like Clone Wars eras and shit like that, and like listen to like yeah.
It's my version of
That's
ASMR
cool.
right now. Them is like a soothing
know-
voice talking about Star Wars. It's amazing. President.
Palantir already has this, so it doesn't even matter. But
Keep that in.
Final Destination Bloodlines. Hey, Final Destination Bloodlines was considered one of the. I want to keep that in. The fuck CVS.
Wait.
I wanted to just
Hold
cut
on.
to this
Hold
that.
on.
It said
Hold on.
Final Destination Bloodlines is one of the highest rated of this year. That doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
I thought we were going to be talking about what movies deserve to get a sequel. or like what
Yeah, we kind of took a veered
let's
off.
get back.
Well, we were talking about movies that were spiritual sequels or connected to other movies in different ways, or should
Let's
have been.
get back to it.
All right. Well, Soldier is technically in the same universe as Blade Runner, and Blade Runner is in the same universe as Alien. I think that kind of counts.
Did we talk about this topic before? Because I want to make sure I don't cover things that we already talked about, and not like the whole.
I think we've just talked about shared universe.
Not the whole topic, but I just mean the movie specifically. Like, did we talk about Jumper?
No, I don't think so.
I was watching something about Jumper recently, and it was kind of talking about how it deserved a sequel.
Oh, I mean,
hey,
we did talk about Jumper at one point. I think even with the Man from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Sam Jackson.
That's a good movie, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, people hate on everybody hates on Hayden Christensen. They say that he's never done a good movie, but Star Wars is a shit actor. No, watch Jumper, dude.
Jumper's
no,
great.
that and Shattered Glass is good too with him.
Solid, really good movie. Hayden Christensen got too much heat over the fact that he was held at a higher standard because he played fucking Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader at the same time. Technically,
it's not even like it was definitely that the poor reception to the prequels. That's it. It just tanked them.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't care, dude. The prequels are decent.
No, I love.
Well, people like them now, but people didn't at the time, and that's
I'm
the
just
issue.
saying. I'm not trying to argue, you guys. Just it does aggravate me that the shit got so much heat. It was well done. So for me, when the new I was like holy shit, maybe 8 years old, 9 years old, or some shit, maybe 10. I don't feel like doing math. So when those prequels came out, my best friend's
that makes about sense.
My best friend's dad brought us to the movie theaters to see that. That when I saw Episode 1, that is what got me into Star Wars. Episode 1 is what literally pulled me into Star Wars. So from there, I was obsessed. I watched 1, the second movie, 2, 3, and then I was like, I need more. Then my mom, who was a movie dork like she showed me the next Star Wars movies. I'm like, holy shit, it just gets better. And then, dude,
holy shit,
I read comic books. Dude, once we got a computer, I started going into lore. I always loved Star Wars so much, man. To me, one of the best sci-fi things that's ever been created.
Yeah, I agree.
And specifically,
I think we can all agree.
Because it was meant to be a throwaway popcorn movie, somehow becomes this cult classic because it was naturally made. Man, movies don't. There's just nothing like that is happening anymore. Nothing.
No, I agree.
There's no movie that has that type of just vibe,
the closest
energy,
thing that we've
bro.
had was like the start of the Marvel movies, but even then it just became derivative at a point. So
I will say
I agree with you.
I will say Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies, elite. They had it perfect until the third, but they're lucky that the third became so memeable that it is now a cult classic.
Oh yeah, everybody loves it now.
So stuff like that still works in that. We're going to use the word. It works in that echelon of upper pretentious thought.
Of upper pretentious thought.
I like that.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
But I don't know, man. I keep trying to pull something out of my brain, that I've seen recently.
Well, all right. Well, anti-host. What's another movie that should have gotten like a sequel? What's a movie that should have gotten a sequel in general?
Treasure Planet.
Ooh,
yes. That's a fantastic movie.
Treasure Planet.
That
again.
Atlantis also.
Atlantis
did get a sequel.
It did get a sequel.
Did it?
Yep.
It must not have been as good.
No, it was ass.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but Treasure Planet, I've been trying to show my nephew for years. Treasure Planet, Treasure Island was one of my favorite books growing up. I used to read it over and over again.
That's a good one.
Just obsessed. I got really obsessed with pirates when I was a kid, along with dragons, knights, I don't know. I was a dork, man. I loved reading when I was a kid.
No, me too. I get that.
So 2 of my favorite movies when they came out around the time when I was a kid, based on the fact that I loved that book, were Treasure Planet and Muppet Treasure Island.
Muppet Treasure Island.
They were I was obsessed when that shit came out. I loved the Muppets though when I was a kid. So
Me and the anti-host were talking about this recently, and this actually is I think a pretty relatable topic to this whole thing. But and this kind of made me think about it because I used to love reading like the classic books when I was a kid, and like it would be cool if they did do like the Universal monsters and shit, like combine them all in like a monster mash or whatever. But it would be really awesome if they made like a legit like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen where they did like all of the characters like in individual movies.
Yep.
And then like had them like actually like do like a team up with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That'd be awesome.
Fire.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
New LXG universe coming right up. Let's do it. Let's do it, Disney. I think the Antios would be a fantastic director for a new LXG
I think
miniseries.
I genuinely would be. If I had to be a director, do you know how much of a sober human I would just become overnight? I'm not even joking.
Kentucky directing movies sober.
If all of a sudden someone was like, "Yo, we love your style. We need you to direct this," I would stop drinking alcohol.
What if they told you we need you to drink harder?
I'm not even. Okay, then that's where I'm going, baby girl. They need an 18-pack on the set by morning and an 18-pack on the set by noon.
They say to you, they're like, "Hey, listen. You know you told us how you wanted to sober up for the character and everything, but we need pure man from Kentucky, unadulterated. If anything, we need man from Kentucky on steroids. So, pump that shit up."
Hey, we got this new beer that we call steroids. You have to drink it.
Here's a case for the shoot today.
Hey, you know how you used to fucking take beer? We got steroids now. We put alcohol in the steroids. All you have to do, inject it directly into your veins. You're going to be drunk and pumped up at the same time.
Paramount hires you. They're just like, we heard that hiring young talent on the internet is the thing to do, so we went with the man from Kentucky. Do whatever you do, buddy.
Wait, for some reason, I think this is just a funny thing to say. Yo,
Let's hear it.
man from Kentucky,
Yeah.
we heard your dick was huge. Here's some steroid.
All right. Hey, actually, this is a good question, and I want a serious answer out of you. Man from Kentucky, what movie would you make?
What sequel?
What do you mean?
Well, what sequel, but also what movie? Because remember, we had a discussion about this
So
before
is it a movie
about
that already
what movie
exists?
we'd make.
Like, if I had to be the one that created a movie that I like already that exists, or a movie like that I'm going to make up in general?
All right, let's say both, and then for a third option, what movie do you think should exist that doesn't have a sequel? All three of those.
God damn it. Let me try to get my brain fired. Yeah.
And it can be a movie the man from Kentucky would make.
I just spent $1,100 on my teeth.
Or just a movie you think should get a
I'm
sequel.
smoking a hit. So,
It's okay.
a movie that needs a sequel.
Yeah.
Hook. But this is the thing.
Why?
We can't get that because
He's dead.
he's dead.
Yeah.
So I
He's
think
dead.
that
It deserves a
Agreed.
sequel. It should get a sequel, but it can.
But
It can never happen.
it can never happen. See?
All right.
See?
What's a movie that could happen that deserves,
That deserves
a
a
sequel?
sequel. All right.
What movie can they ruin with Hollywood? Ruin the first one of. Or make it twice as good. You know what movie they ruined that was so perfect, but they ruined it with the sequel was Hot Tub Time Machine. But keep going. I want you to keep thinking of it.
That was ass.
Yeah.
You know what I heard is probably happening now? Is Superbad 2.
No fucking way.
I heard it's going to happen.
That's a great
And
one.
if
And I did not know
if it
that.
actually happens, I'm on board for it.
I'm on board too.
And
That's a
just
good
can
one.
hope that they do it the right way.
Yeah. I agree with you. That is a good one. Yeah, Superbad was like that's like a form that's like kind of like a defined comedy of like the past comedy generation, the last one, and it's kind of amazing. Like it still is just amazing. It still is just an amazing movie. Still just
Imagine
amazing.
if we got a Tropic Thunder too.
They're talking about that also.
No,
a
they're
Les
not.
Grossman movie.
No, they're not.
They are. They're talking about a Les Grossman movie. I forgot about
That would
that.
be
Yeah.
that would be stupid, bro.
Like Tom Cruise starring as Les Grossman. That'd be awesome.
If Robert Downey Jr. didn't become Doctor Doom, then maybe this could have happened.
I think it's still
They just gotta
happening,
leave
but
him.
they're not
They
going to
just
have
gotta
Kirk
leave him out of the
Lazarus.
movie. But
Yeah, they're
you know,
not,
which
they're
would
not gonna
mean
have
that
Kirk
it
Lazarus.
100% couldn't be as good.
He was
But-
out. He was out, and he had no Disney connections to stop him from wearing
He's
blackface.
never gonna do blackface again. He's signed up on a Disney contract. He'll never do blackface again.
He could still do the character though, which is like just an overly crazy actor. And given the way
do
Tropic
like
Thunder
how about just
ended,
do a different, like, if he did a Chinese guy, I would cry.
no, no.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Wait.
something like that, dude.
You know what'd be funny is if he plays like he's still an actor, and his whole goof, like his bit is that he's constantly offended and talking about like, no, you can't say that. No, that's not okay.
Like he completely turned, like he went ultra PC.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Because he has to, because if anybody starts questioning him, they'll start questioning his past characters.
no, he finds out that one of his co-stars in this new movie is not the race that they're saying they are, and he gets really upset
I
about it.
don't know if that's going to fly with Robert Downey Jr., but that would be crazy. That'd be funny. A Tropic Thunder sequel, regardless, though, would be great, regardless of what's in it. Because I think that's a movie that I don't think they could screw up because they
If
could
it's
make
Tropic
it as crazy
Thunder
as-
2, it has to be them making the sequel to the movie they made in Tropic Thunder.
Or trying to make the movie about the movie about the movie.
Oh, like there's a new young set of people trying to make this movie.
Yes, trying to remake the movie about the
Yes,
movie
that's a
that
good
they were
point.
trying to make.
That's a good
Yes,
point.
like a reboot.
Well, it's more
that
like
would
they're
be
making
fantastic.
they're making the biopic of the making of the movie.
Yes, exactly. And somebody plays like Tug Speedman, and it's like some like bullshit actor or something like that. Somebody
He plays mentally disabled way too hard, and Ben Stiller's like really bothered by it.
Jesus Christ. And then it becomes that's a good way to repeat jokes too from the first one, but also give them like a modern day spin of like
Yeah.
how PC we've gone. That's pretty genius, honestly. Man,
What's
These are
Jack
good
Black
ideas.
doing?
what's Jack Black doing? What's Ben Stiller doing? That's the guy we got to hit up. He's the one that directed it. We got to find out what Ben Stiller's
Jack
doing
Black
right now.
is in Mario. Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom. Ben Stiller just made Severance, but like he's not.
Yeah, he did.
He might be allowed to do some fucked up shit still.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing the thing.